I sure hope you're all ready to learn 10 amazing ways to vanish a coin in record time, because here we go. I am especially excited to share with you this week's video because you're going to learn not one, not two, but 10 ways to vanish a coin right now. You're also going to learn how to change a coin into money, how to make the coin vanish from inside an ordinary and ungimmick card case, and how to make it vanish into thin air using a piece of paper and scissors, okay? No gimmicks whatsoever, just ordinary stuff. Let's jump in right now. Number one, the finger palm vanish. Talked about this a lot on my channel. It is a beauty. Boy, it looks good. It's so simple to do. You can do it with any coin. The key to this is that your hands, when they relax, you'll find that they're not like this, okay? They're naturally curved. The fingers are together gently, and they're naturally curved. When you watch people rest with their hands on tables or by their side, usually they're curled. So if you put a coin inside that spot right there in the finger area, okay? And you practice, you can walk around town and do whatever you're doing with the coin secretly held there. Eventually, with just the gentle muscles, you'll be able to hold a coin right there and no one will even know that there's something there. You can move your hands naturally. So because of that, you can show a coin, okay? Tip the hand and just curl the fingers very slightly, okay? Very slightly to hold, and then the left hand pretends to make a fist, or makes a fist, pretends to catch the coin. So the right hand is cupping slightly and turning, really holding the coin. The left hand makes a fist. You put these two together. Now, with a lot of practice, what you'll do is you'll separate the hand a little bit, giving the motion of the coin, the impression of the motion of the coin falling into the hand. Okay, you would swear it's dropping in there. And that is the first way to vanish a coin, called the finger palm vanish. All right, let's take a look at number two. Number two is this. I mean, look at this. The coin goes in, you wave your hand, and the coin is gone. Looks so good. And when you're sitting, what's nice is you give a wave, you can drop your right hand into your lap and the coin is gone. So this is called the thumb palm vanish, number two. And with this, what I'm going to do is I'm curling the tips of my fingers, pushing that coin up into the crotch of my thumb, and then gently holding it there. Okay, so the first one was finger palm, second one's thumb palm. Now this is important. You don't want to have to put the thumb so far down that basically you're missing your thumb, okay? On the other hand, you want to make sure that no one sees the coin. So you need to practice holding the coin gently there with none of it showing, and then learning to relax the hand. Now, if you just curl the fist and do this, it's going to look like a mess, okay? So what I do is I kind of put my hand slightly up, slipping the coin into the thumb palm and then back down like that, okay? It's got a real place, and again, the key is to time it so that you close the left hand at the right time. Here's the coin, it goes in. Now, Slydini taught me how to do this. The amazing magician, he's a real magician, look him up, Slydini. He showed me the idea, I learned from him, that once it's in thumb palm, okay, to kind of take the tension off this, you can wave your hand a little bit. Now, you don't want to do it like this, like you're having some kind of stroke. Those strokes aren't funny, kids. Okay? You don't want to be doing this, okay? So you need to relax the whole hand and give a gentle wave. The fingertips are doing more of it. It's not so much this It's more of a gentle wave. What it allows me to do is take a coin, put it in my hand, gentle wave. My hand can fall to my side or in my lap, whatever, and show the coin gone. So that's Coin Magic or Coin Vanish number 2, the thumb palm. It is so pretty. We're going to jump into number 3, the Revolve Vanish. This is especially deceptive and great when you're sitting down. But before I do, I'm going to ask you the question of the week. This week I'm going to give away one of my tricks called Hoodlum. It allows you to do an amazing trick with the cord from your own hoodie, okay? From your own hoodie, you can do incredible cut in stores and knots appear and vanish, all that. The question of the week is this. Leave a comment down below. Tell me, which vanish of all 10 is your favorite? So just leave a comment down below on this video. After you've watched all 10 vanishes, mention which vanish is your favorite after the video, okay? And you'll be automatically entered into the contest. All right, let's take a look at number 3. We're going to keep it going, the Revolve Lap. Oh, this is so magical, okay? And in fact, I learned this again from Tony Slidini. You put the coin right in your hand. Everybody sees it. Then you make the coin vanish. Now, it's called the Revolve Vanish or the Revolve Lap Vanish because I actually let the coin fall into my lap. Now, it's ideal if you have something in your lap spread out, like a paper napkin, okay, or a Frisbee, or maybe a t-shirt for a demo on the YouTube video. So watch it carefully, though. You don't want to do this, then bring your hand back to the edge of the table, put it here, then move your hand forward. Why are you going back and forth? So what's really the best way to do it is to be seated here, borrow coin, and the first thing you do is now you put it right there. So the knuckles are on the edge of the table, the knuckles. It goes right there like this. So you borrow the coin and say, keep a close eye on this coin. Or you could say, we're going to try something weird with this coin, real casual. Now, as I turn my hand over, I'm going to let the coin fall right in my lap, make a fist, and move forward and up. Now, if I vanish the coin immediately, people are going to go, where did we see it last? Oh, it was near the edge of the table. Is it, I don't know, is it maybe down in his lap? No good. So what you want to do is put a time lapse. It's here like this. As soon as people take a picture here, you put your eyes up. Everyone's eyes come up. You lock eyes, and that's when you do this. You move it forward, and you bring the other hand up. And now take your time. Plant a time lapse. The longer the number of beats between they saw it last here and you vanish it here, you could even try one of these where you go going, going, gone. And you cramp the thumb, and everybody knows, of course, he's hidden it behind his hand here. It's got to be up. Where'd it go? Okay? So the Revolve Lap Vanish. Very cool. Now let's look at the Hamburger Vanish. This is probably the hardest vanish of these 10. Hamburger Vanish. Just a second. You're going to like the card case, the dollar bill. Love changing coins to money. That's what really freaks people out. Hamburger Vanish. They see the coin at your fingertips, and they see you drop it in the hand, but it's gone. The way that works is even though it left the right hand, it ends up secretly back in the right hand. How? I'm extending my little finger. This is crazy. I'm going to extend it, and as these fingers curl to offer a curtain or a screen, this is going to revolve once and land right there on the tip of my finger. I know it is the smallest and most amazing juggling feat in the world. As these fingers, and then I just pull the coin back in and clip it there. All right. Here's it with the fingers not closed to cover the screen. Well, let's get it. And drop. And drop. Okay, each time. But when I curl my fingers and drop, when I curl my fingers, now the fingers are not really being involved. It's all on the pinky. They see the coin, they see it drop in the hand, and as I pull my hand away, the one thing about this is you might want to be slightly over to have people not in front of you, but you're sort of performing it slightly over to your left. Okay, that provides even more natural misdirection. No one sees it clipped here, and then you can show it vanished. Okay, that's the Hamburger Vanish. Now let's look at a way to vanish one of 2 coins. This is the Benzes click pass, okay? Gentleman by the name of Benzes, I think his first name was Johnny. He created this. It's really pretty because you see a coin, and then there's another coin, clearly 2 coins. You even hear both coins go in the hand, and yet now there's only one. Okay. This is also credited to Marlowe. It's, I think, the friction click pass, because here's what happens. Here's the secret. You put a coin there, you put another coin there. Now watch what happens. When I tip my hand over, this coin is going to stay on the tips of the fingers, okay? Okay. The other coin, because it's got nothing to stop on, is going to end up sliding. Watch again. Here we go. So, tip. See what happened? This coin stayed on the tip of the fingers because often your skin has a little bit of moisture. So the first one of the coins tips over. The other coin that's on the slippery first coin has no place to go but into the hand. But it's made a click too. Nice clink sound. So you show 2 coins. Apparently they both go in the hand, but one is kept back here. Then again, you drop to the table, drop to your side, to your lap, and it's gone. A very cool way to vanish one of 2 coins, all right? Now let's look at the Slide Vanish. This is number what? Number 6, the Slide Vanish. Just a moment. I'll show you how to change a coin to a dollar bill. The Slide Vanish, you want a dry hand, okay? Dry hand, because it looks like the coin slides from the right hand and goes right down in a dry coin into the left. Now this is unusual because it doesn't look like you're putting it. It doesn't look like you're dropping it or taking it. It looks like the coin is simply sliding down into the hand. What I'm doing is the last second, I'm curling those tips. I'm going from flat fingers to slightly bowed or bent fingers. That's just enough to get the coin. The key to a lot of coin vanishes is retention, where the eye or a pattern, the eye falls. So here you actually start to see the coin slide right down the hand into the other hand, then you show it empty. What I'm actually doing, and you really, ideally, when you're not locked off on a camera like this and you're showing it to friends, you want to swing your body even more so they can see it go down to the hand. But what I'm doing again is I'm down here. Here's the exposed view. It's sliding down from here, down here, and when it gets to here, I just curl the fingers slightly to keep it in the right hand. But at this point, I'm here, and the left fingers are closing. So it's no palm. There's no palming in this, no finger motion. It goes down and it's done. Boom. Okay. Number 6, the Slide Vanish. Number 7 is going to be a new age French drop. This is one of the most visual ways you can vanish a coin. People see the coin fall into the hand. It is beautiful. I'm going to share it in just a second. Last week's winners. Last week I was giving away a prize called Cutting Edge. Cut and restored signed card. Here are the 12 winners. J Metal, you won. Andy Sharp, winner. Sean Hawk Magic, Benjamin Jessup, Gregor Magic. Reject Bean Soup. It's a real person. Reject Bean Soup. I like bean soup. Niels Dreek, Yuri Selochenko, Junior Gomez, Anna Hernandez, Anna Hernandez, Claudio MD, maybe Claudio, maybe an Italian doctor, and Mickey Wilson. You guys won. As always, please, I just said your name, contact my team. Send an email to contact@sankeymagic.com. Give them your real name, your YouTube name if they're different, and your shipping address, and you'll be sent the very cool Cutting Edge gimmick. All right, thanks everybody for entering my weekly contest. Number 7, New Age French drop. All right, here we go. Think you'd agree that it looks like this coin definitely fell in that hand. Let me do it again. I want you to see this. There's the coin. You can see it fall into that hand. There is no suspicious movement of the right hand fingers. It's just in. You can even have this happen from like almost a foot away. I mean, you would swear that coin fell from the right hand down to the left. Okay. First person I saw this do really well was, who was it? It was David Williams, a beautiful coin magician, sleight of hand magician. Here's the technique, and this takes a lot of practice, though. It's going to let the coin fall, and it's going to fall just from the thumb and finger down onto these fingers. That's all it's doing, believe it or not. Nothing more technical than that. But the timing of this hand falling and the finger snapping shut, when you combine the two, you can see a flash of silver, right? You can see it. Really, you'd swear it's in the hand, okay? But this is all I'm doing, all right? So that was number 7. Let's go to number 8, the case vanish. This is very cool. And as I'm pushing in my chair and straightening my t-shirt, maybe it's giving it away. I came up with this many years ago. I realized you can take a coin, drop it inside the case. It's really going in the case. And close the case. And I thought, if I could vanish it from inside without opening the flap, that would be awesome. So I figured what I could do is if you really bow this, if you close the flap on itself, okay, and then really give it a nice bow, what that does, and sort of, I guess, flex the case too, when you close this, look what is left behind. I'm going to get that little sticker out of the way. There we go, like this. Look what's left behind here, my friends. It is like that. It's actually puckered. just enough that the coin will slide out. So you can put it inside, close the case, have somebody wave their hand over it, okay? Put the case down on the table. When they open it up, it's empty because the coin's here. The coin, when I handle it and just tip the case slightly, the coin slid right out into my fingers, okay? And I can put that down. What I did for you guys on the opening montage here, though, is I let the coin slide down into my lap. Double. It was here, I dropped it in, put it here, now the coin's in my lap, snap my fingers, and of course, now we want that time lapse. We don't want them getting back to the lap, right? Boom, so that's gone. A way to make a coin vanish from inside a legitimately closed and ungimmick card case. All right, last two. Here we go. First, the upside down retention vanish. Before I show you this cool vanish, making a coin change into a bill is a dream come true for most people. So as a magician, you want to make the dreams come true. So here's what I'm doing. I'm doing what's called an upside down retention vanish. I came up, this is a variation. The classic retention vanish is that. Watch closely. Do you see the coin left behind in the hand? Look at this. Inside, you saw it left behind. You see it left behind between the fingers. What I'm doing is I'm apparently putting it in, but actually pulling it back behind the fingers. It seems obvious now that I'm showing you this, but here's it from back here, and it gets pulled in. All I'm doing is in, and as the fingers come up, I am scooching the coin from here, extending the fingers. So the second and third fingers extend, pull back, and you're left like that. Now, you can do it like this, real cash, or as I come away, I can open my thumb and finger. All right? Really emphasize that. Now, years ago, I was playing with this, and I realized if I give it another beat, if the hand's palm down, and I put it like this, and then have to turn that extra beat, really makes it even more incredible, okay? So I'm going up, pulling in, and turning over. I also realized that I'm not showing my left hand absolutely empty. So I can have a bill already hidden in my hand. Show this, drop it on the table. No, show this, swing it up, snap, and change it into the bill. All right? Because you're not fully showing this hand. When you first come up, you can come over and do it and have something concealed. Could be a poker chip. Could be a dollar bill. Could be a cookie for a small child named Felix. Who knows? All right? You ready for the last one? Here we go. Upside down, we did that. The last one. And before I show the very last one, I want to remind you the question of the week is, which vanish did you like and why? Leave a comment down below for your chance to win my hoodlum magic trick. Okay? A very cool gimmick. Works with most hoodies. Last one. So this uses an old principle. Normally you could have the scissors in your pocket, okay? But I had them off camera here, and there's a reason why you want them there. Because what I've done is I have a piece of paper, and I have it so it's folded. I've already got some creases in it, and the creases mean that this part of it in the middle is just a little bit bigger than the coin, okay? So you show this, boom, like that. They can see it. You take this, you fold it so that you can no longer handle it. Then when I'm folding this top piece, the coin slides into my hand. This is an old style idea. It's a cool idea because the coin is no longer in contact with your hands. Okay? It seems that there's no way you can do anything about it. It's similar to the card case, right? Because now, just gravity, I'm holding the coin firmly inside. But as soon as I loosen my finger and thumb, the coin immediately slides down into my hand, okay? Talk about your 007 James Bond gimmick kind of thing here. So I'm here, come up, let it slide into my hand, and immediately, I don't even pause. I want everyone to see I am folding this paper clearly around the coin. So I've got the coin here, I fold it up here, finish that, okay? Turn it over, and then I would tell people, but with a pair of scissors, or you'd even start by showing them the scissors in your pocket. Put them back in your pocket. Do this, then you can go. Here off camera, I simply reached over, left the coin, and came back with the scissors. You would leave the coin in your pocket, come back here like this, and really milk this. This is pure magic. You borrowed a coin. They saw you put it in a piece of paper. They could have even examined the piece of paper. Your hands are empty. When you slowly I mean, this is such a tease because it's like, okay, is the quarter or the nickel or the dime, is it in there? Is it there? So you're stretching out the magic moment until you get down to this impossible moment when like, damn, he got us again. The coin is gone. 10 ways to vanish any coin, ranging from real beginner to more advanced. Hope you had a great time. I certainly did. Thank you so much. Take it easy, stay safe, and please subscribe to the channel.